All right, so hey guys, it's me, 80s Room for Forward. Today, guys, I'm going to be discussing about the Barcelona game, Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 4. And I remember I did tell you guys that I don't know if I was able to watch this game or not because I didn't know how long we would stay in that place for. And I actually was able to watch the second half. I was not able to watch the first half at all. And because of the fact that I didn't watch the first half, I don't really think it's appropriate I can give a match review for the first half. So I have a friend of mine that I believe watched the full game and we're going to go ahead and be discussing about the full game entirely because the first half and the second half were very different. So, yeah, take it away, man, Saint Jose.
Okay, hello guys. I am Saint Jose, and today we are going to discuss about the Barcelona match against Real Sociedad, which we did today. So, where do you want to start off, the lineup, or
Yeah, I
are
think
we just straight in the game?
I think we should discuss the lineup first for both teams, and top of the first half. Then talk about like your thoughts at halftime, and then the second half, I suppose. So let's start with the Barca lineup first. So we had Lewandowski, Balde, Torres, Pedri, Dembele, Gavi, De Jong, Garcia, Christensen, Araujo, and Ter Stegen. So on FootMob it says it's a 3-2-4-1. I don't really understand what the I don't. To me, it seems something like that. And then for Sociedad, they had Romero, Muniz, Namard, Zubaleta, Alistunda, Moreno, Zubimendi, Mendes, David Silva, Isaac, and Kubo. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on the Barca 11? Because when I saw this, man, kind,
Well,
I was kind of
yeah,
concerned and happy.
when I first saw the lineup, I was like, why is Ferran Torres starting? Because he didn't really get much game time in preseason, and he didn't even play the last game against Rayo Vallecano. And I didn't like how I liked how Balde started actually. Like I was glad Aldo was benched and Balde was given his chance. But I don't know why Ferran Torres started, and I think we shouldn't have dropped Dest completely from the squad because Araujo clearly isn't really good at right back. But other than that, it's a good lineup. I liked it.
Yeah.
Eric Garcia and Christensen, they had to start. Kunde is not registered yet. And we had to start Christensen and Eric Garcia because they were like one of our only options. It was either one of them or starts Piqué, and I'm sure nobody wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I don't get what the midfield like. Why not start Kessie or Pjanic even? Frankie De Jong as a CDM didn't really work out.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
in my opinion, should have Gavi should have been benched over for Kessie or Pjanic. I don't think he should have started, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I definitely say this was a very interesting because there was a lot of surprise decisions. I think Balde starting was a big surprise because although we did kind of obviously there was some speculation and everything. I don't think many of us actually expected Alba to be benched, and Balde looked great this game. I think Alejandro Balde looked really good. Obviously, we're going to talk about this in a bit. I think he had a great game. Yeah, I agree with you. Ferran Torres, I don't know why he started. He didn't play. I don't think he played at all during preseason. And it was very weird that he started all of a sudden in this game. Obviously, I wouldn't mind him came on as a substitute. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but him starting, that was a really big decision.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't know. Like it was rumored that Rafinha or Dembele was going to be benched, but I expected like probably Fati to start at least. But Ferran Torres, that's a huge surprise. But I never expected him to start today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dembele, Rafinha. I was surprised that Rafinha got benched. I didn't expect that to happen. And yeah, I mean overall, like I said, I agree with you, and I will say this continue. I'll continue to say this, guys. Pedri and Gavi for me, I feel like they're a bit too similar of players. I think you have to play one or the other, because they're too similar in my opinion. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think so. They can play together,
Yeah.
and especially like today, they cannot. Gavi must be benched. He's not really a starter anymore that we should rely on.
Yeah.
Like we need to bench him, and of course he's not good enough to start, but he's young. He can improve.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
why just bench him for now.
Yeah, like you don't like I'm not necessarily selling. We're not saying like we should sell him or anything. Obviously, we shouldn't. But I'm just saying is that we can't regularly start him in a regular basis. There's got to be some games where he cannot start. And like these guys, like I said, he's very like you say, he's very young. And anyways, let's talk about the first half now. Now that we talked about the lineups, the first half, the first goal from Lewandowski, man, what a run that was from Balde.
So from kickoff, uh, it was back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen, you know what? To be honest, I think he was good today. So Ter Stegen passed it to Araujo. Araujo gave it away with his first touch. Like it was a really bad first touch. Sociedad was starting to like trying to attack, but then we won the ball back and we went on a counter attack. It was Alejandro Balde making a great run of the ball, and he sort of like passed it into Lewandowski. It was a good movement by Lewandowski to get there. He tricked the defenders, he tricked the goalie, and it was a good finish. It was under like 40 seconds.
Yeah, and speaking of which, today's his birthday, so what a way, man.
It's his birthday for real. Wow.
Yeah, crazy. So that must be great. And then obviously, I saw a few minutes later. Obviously, I didn't watch the game, but I heard a notification. I heard that Sociedad equalized like a few minutes after. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
man,
So basically, Frankie de Jong, I don't know what he was doing. He had the ball, he tried to turn, but he messed up a little bit by his turn. Then the last second, he tried to pass. He had two Sociedad players on him. It was, I think, Kubo and David Silva. David Silva was the one who took away the ball from him, and then he passed it to Isaac. Pero Garcia, he tried to make a tackle, but it still went off of Isaac and over Ter Stegen and went in. It was I feel bad for Edgar there because it was kind of unlucky from him.
yeah,
It was gonna be a good tackle, but deflected off of Isaac. It
yeah.
went over Ter Stegen.
I heard he
Went
like
in.
I heard he chipped Ter Stegen.
Yeah. It was like that, but it was a little bit of deflection.
Yeah,
Eric
easily.
Garcia tried to tackle him.
Yeah. He's like he's the tech. He's a good player, man. He's one of their best players, I would say, of the team. Decent player. And then
Yeah.
and then can you give us the thoughts on the rest of the first half because
Okay.
because
Okay. I will give you.
I heard Sociedad were I heard Ter Stegen made a lot of saves the first half.
Yeah, it was Mikel Merino. He had a chance, like, and again Araujo at right back, not really that good. Terrible marking from Araujo. Uh, Merino had the chance, but it was a good save by Ter Stegen. Like it was a cross of him, and then like we also had like this chance. Ferran Torres had a chance, but Ferran being Ferran, he blasted it wide with his left foot. And then I think like around like 35 minutes, somewhere around that, Sociedad had another chance. It was David Silva actually. He took the shot. It was like near post. It was a good save by Ter Stegen. Good reflex. And to be honest, David Silva was causing lots of problems for Barca in the first half.
Oh yeah, man, crazy man. David Silva, one of the best players I heard, and so I guess that pretty much rounds the first half, right?
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
and
really great first half for us.
yeah, it was like it's weird because we had such a promising start, and then all of a sudden, like they equalized, and it was kind of domination from them.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, what were your thoughts at halftime? Like going like because at that point you were probably concerned, like um,
yeah. I wanted Ferran Torres to be subbed off like Rafinha. I
yeah,
wanted Rafinha to come on.
yeah. I mean, and then obviously second half starts and it seemed like that point that Barca started to up their gear. Um, I think Sociedad.
Listen. Before we made our substitutes, the Sociedad had that free kick. They scored from that free kick. The cross went all the way in.
Oh yeah, I think I saw.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what Ter Stegen was doing there, but it was disallowed because the other guy, I think Les Normand, he touched. He didn't really touch it, but like he messed up Ter Stegen's like view and like
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I saw. I was like, was this for the earlier goal they scored? But I realized, hold up, that's the goal that was disallowed. I forgot what minute that
Yeah, it
was.
was just like 55th somewhere around that. It was before we made the substitutions.
Yeah, and
They scored like all the way in. I thought it was gonna count to be honest, but then I realized wait, there was a guy who almost touched it. Like he tricked Ter Stegen a little bit,
yeah,
and he was in an offside position, so rightfully disallowed.
yeah,
Then we made our substitutions. I saw that Ansu Fati and Rafinha were coming on. I don't know why Xavi uh, subbed off Balde. I expected like Dembele and Ferran Torres to be subbed off, but it was instead Torres and Balde subbed
yeah.
off. Dembele stayed on.
I think the idea was that because Balde's like so young, like he's probably not used to starting like this, and so like that's probably why he doesn't want to get overrun. So that's probably why they brought Rafinha. I mean, it's kind of a weird. I do agree with you. But that's at least that's what my understanding is.
Yeah, I thought maybe Albers could come on.
Yeah,
Maybe Albers could have came on,
yeah. And then anyways,
but
let's
it was still better. It was still good.
yeah,
Like
yeah. And then let's talk about that Dembele goal, man.
yeah, the two substitutions actually, Rafinha and Ansu Fati.
They combined.
Uh, those two combined, like they're the reason why I think. You know what? They're the two reasons that I think we pretty much won today by these much goals. Like
Yeah.
these two had such a big impact.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely agree. Yeah,
Rafinha had the ball. He made a great pass to Ansu Fati. I thought Ansu would shoot, but it was also very smart that he played the pass to Dembele, and Dembele, he can shoot with any foot he wants, pretty much. Like, once I saw Dembele on that position, ready to shoot, I knew it was going to go in.
yeah. And also, sorry to interrupt you there. He did a back heel. Did you remember that back heel? It was a back heel. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yep. That's the,
Yeah. And then a few minutes later, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Because my phone was telling me it was 3-1. I was like, "What the heck? 3-1?"
but yeah, 2 minutes after, Lewandowski scored.
Yeah, De Jong feeding Fati inside the box. Wow. And then it ricocheted.
Yeah, it was like it was like bundled up in there.
Yeah.
They were like bundled up in there, and it was like I think it was either Dembele he tried to take the shot like inside, then Ansu Fati tried to get it. He tried to pass it in. The defender like a little bit tried to clear it away, but then Lewandowski came in and made it three
Yeah. Ansu
right
Fati
after
made
the Dembele goal.
Ansu Fati, and then at that point, I was like, "Yeah, this game is surely over." You know.
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah. The game was pretty much over after that third goal. Like
Yeah.
we looked much more dominant now.
Yeah. And then from that point on, Sociedad, I think they kind of figured the game was over, so they made like their three.
Yeah, they gave
They gave up.
they gave up. They gave up.
Yeah, and they made their substitutions, and then we even brought in Jordi Alba, and then Ansu Fati scored the fourth goal. Great goal.
And again, it was Rafinha. He saw Lewandowski. Lewandowski did like a backheel pass, but it came off of the
Defender.
Sociedad midfielder kind of.
Yeah,
It was a good finish by Ansu Fati.
4-1. Yeah, definitely indeed. And then obviously Barca made some substitutions, and just see out the game. Obviously, to waste time, I would imagine. Not really that matters. And yeah,
Yeah, they didn't care really.
yeah, Ansu Fati, man of the match. Honestly, I know people are gonna give Lewandowski the man of the match, but for me, I think I'm gonna give it to Ansu Fati.
Uh, yeah, it's between the Fati and Leva for me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, both are definitely well deserving. You can honestly give both the man of the match. If you had to make me
I'm going
choose,
to give, I'm going to give it to Lewandowski because it's his birthday.
all right, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, and so what's your overall takeaway? Because I know this win is very positive and everything like that. However, we do got to take this in consideration. Um, uh, I do think that Sociedad put up. I think against better teams, like more better teams, we would not be able to come out of the first half with a draw. You know.
Yeah, we have to realize that Sociedad actually were good. Like it's not like they were completely bad. But the second half they just fell off. But before that, they were actually playing good.
Yeah. And like I said, against better teams, we will get exposed. Like especially in the Champions League in particular.
That midfield needs to be fixed.
Yeah, that midfield. I think that the midfield is probably the biggest takeaway we should concern. Because obviously many years we would say it's been the defense. Midfield's never really been the issue. But I agree with you, man. I think the midfield was one of our big issues today.
People are not going to like what I say, but I think Frankie de Jong was a little bit the problem today as the CDM.
Yeah, yeah, Frankie De Jong. I mean, I still think like he had an okay game. That's not to say he had a terrible game. I don't think it's fair to say, but I don't think we can say he had a flawless game.
Yeah.
He
I mean, I
definitely.
would start him. I would start him, but not like this. The lone CDM.
Yeah,
But the Gallion must be benched.
yeah, definitely indeed. And so, because I'm looking at the Sociedad players, and I just want to know like what happened to them second half. I guess they got fatigued, you know, um, and I guess they got tired out. I mean, let me see the average age of
Yeah,
their
they got
squad.
tired. Yeah, they got tired. They got tired.
Yeah, let me see the average age. 25. Let's
Uh,
see.
After the third goal, they didn't really try anymore.
Yeah, it seemed like their midfield's pretty young. 25, 23. Moreno, I think, is young.
Marino had like few chances.
Yeah. And so definitely, man, a very, very big win for Barca, especially on the road against Real Sociedad, a team that we've generally not really been that great at the Anoetas particularly. Obviously, I know recent years we've kind of got a better share of results, but they always give us a tough test. They always give us a tough test, historically speaking. And it's nice we got 3 points here in a very difficult atmosphere.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and also Araujo right back. Please don't do it again.
Yeah, Rajo right back. What is going on with Dest? Like Dest, man. Like what is happening? Like I just want to know.
Just start. You just start Dest. Just start Dest.
Like what is he like? What is like what? Because to me at least in the games, I don't think I've seen anything Dest do anything drastically bad. You know.
I think Xavi just wants like better. He wants to improve the team.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. Like what's going because the whole Dest
Like
situation is unclear.
for me, I would want to get a right back this summer over Bernardo Silva, but that's what the club is.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
club
yeah.
wants Bernardo,
Yeah, and I'm like, no, we have to fix
and
that defense.
also I think next game Balde should start again.
Yeah. Let me see what
Get
our
some Camp Nou experience
yeah. Let's go ahead and look at our next game real quick. Where's
It's
the look
against
at
Valladolid.
yeah Valladolid? I believe is the next game. Wait, is it Valladolid?
Yeah, at home, at Camp Nou.
All right, let's just look at the August games real quick. We'll just give our brief thoughts on what our expectations are. Obviously, we actually have the Man City game, but that's a friendly, so we're not gonna really take that in consideration. Yes, we have Real Valladolid. And then let's look at the early September games. October I think is too early, but let's look at September August games real quick. So we got Real Valladolid at home. That's a game that we probably should win.
Yeah.
Now the Sevilla game at the Ramos Sanchez. That's gonna be a big one.
Oh wow, Sevilla's going. Well, wait. Kunde could probably be against his old club.
Oh snap! Oh man, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be
And
insane.
you know what? That could be his first game for Barca official
Wow, what a way,
because
man.
he might not be registered in time against Valladolid.
Yeah. And then we have
Well,
Cadiz.
actually, no. I think he has to be registered before 31st.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have Cadiz, a game that I'm dreading. So I don't even want to talk
Oh
about that game.
no, Cadiz is going to be hard as well.
Yeah. At least if there's any good news, at least it's early in the season, so we can get out of the way.
Cadiz is like a Rayo. They defend a lot.
Yeah, and this is on the road too. That makes me even more annoyed. I mean, actually, I don't know. Actually, now it doesn't really matter if it's home or away.
Yeah, it's better. It's better that we do it this early.
Yeah, and then we have Elche. That's a game we should probably win. And
Elche we should be winning.
yeah,
Mallorca also.
Yeah, Celta. Honestly, all the games we should win, and then before the El Clasico. El Clasico is gonna be
Oh,
big.
El Clasico is going to be big because Real Madrid, they're on good form as well.
Yeah, let's go look at their fixtures real quick because honestly, we might go into that game with we might go into that game with like both teams level on points or like only like two
Maybe, maybe,
points.
maybe because we drew against Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah, let's go see their
Remember
fixtures.
that?
Yeah, I know, but let's go look at their fixtures. Okay, so again, Espanyol,
Oh,
Betis,
Atletico.
Mallorca. Now this one's a big one. This is a big one for us because I can see them draw points in that one.
No, Atletico lost to Villarreal today, man.
Yeah, it's a Madrid derby, man. A Madrid derby.
I know. Madrid derbies are
Yeah,
different.
yeah. And then also soon at home, and then Getafe. You know, these two games, I think Real Madrid could very well draw points.
Ooh, Getafe, they could, but they said, actually, never mind. I was going to say that Getafe don't really usually do well against Real Madrid, but last season, they actually won.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So definitely, it'll be very interesting to see what happens because, like I said, man, I just want El Clasico to be as much stakes as possible. Like I want, obviously, you know, I'm a Real Madrid draw points, but to make the game more exciting, it would be best if you can have both teams go into that game like with maximum points possible. You know. So
wait, it's at the Bernabeu.
yeah, but oh yeah, it's the Bernabeu. Oh, that's gonna be insane. So yeah, that's gonna
So
be
that's gonna be Lewandowski's first Clasico, official one.
official one, and yeah, that could be that's gonna be a big one, man. That's gonna be a big one indeed. We'll wait and see what happens until then. Because let's be real, guys. Real Madrid should win most of these games. Like I expect Real Madrid to win most of these games.
The only games I could see them dropping points against is Betis actually because wait, can you check? I don't know if I'm right, but Betis and all Real Madrid's home matches since 2018, they've kept a clean sheet with Betis against Real Madrid in their own stadium
Wow. Let's see, Real
since
Betis.
since 2018. Since 2018.
Wow, that is insane.
So
Crazy.
I think they could drop points against Betis,
Mm.
but that's what I think. I don't know if it will happen, but I'm hoping I hope it does. But yeah,
Yeah, see, the thing is, like, you do make a really solid point because, like I said, but my issue is that this is early in the season. See, if it was like late in the season, I could see that happening. But because it's early, I just don't know if that's gonna happen. You know, but who knows? I could be very wrong. You know,
could see. We will see.
yeah. Yeah, that's a big one, and you're actually right, man. Real Betis, they've actually done decently well. I mean, 4 draws, 4 wins against Real Madrid is not that bad to be fair for most teams. I mean, that's probably better than most of the other teams' record.
Yeah.
So interesting there. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the match review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did a really long one. We didn't intend to do this long, but like I said, guys, if you guys do enjoy the long one, please let me know in the comment section below. Remember, guys, to subscribe to my channel. We just hit 900 subscribers today, so you know, road to 1,000. Like this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe. Make sure you guys check out my other list description below, and of course, you guys can join the Discord server. And if you guys want to talk to Saint Jose, he's in the Discord server. You can chat with him there as well. Join my personal Discord server. Link in the description below. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.